Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I'm going to talk about power lead systems today, but it's going to be in a little bit different way than probably you've seen me do videos for. A couple things I'm going to tell you real quick. Number one, today is my birthday, so I will probably be getting a lot of dings off of Facebook. You know how it is, anytime it's your birthday, you wind up having like lots and lots of people putting comments and stuff like that. So that may be happening in the background. Secondly, I'm not much in the editing mood, so I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of graphical things in this video. Third, I am actually wearing Pac-Man pajamas because I am not getting dressed up to do anything really for today. At least not right now. So I just I felt like shooting a video and, covering this thing right here. And one of the thoughts I was thinking of is when I go to Power Lead Systems, what are the things, if I could go back to my old self when I was brand new and tell me things, what would I tell me that are the most important things about Power Lead Systems, where I hang out the most inside the actual using the tools itself and things I should know. So that's what I'm going to be covering. Right here, y'all, I'm going to show you something right from the get-go. If you notice at the top right, I hope you can see it up here, it says New Menu, right? Now, what the new menu is, when you first log in, it's going to be this for you personally. So you will be able to go here, pull down, and you have these really fancy little menus that pop up and stuff like that. I came into this before all this fancy new stuff. And so at the top right, it says previous menu. I clicked that myself, and then I use this because it's easier for me. I know where everything's at in this format. So if you ever watch me doing YouTube videos or whatever, and you see me going through using this, and you're wondering where that menu come from, well, that's it in the top right. But you use whatever you're used to and comfortable to, as long as you can get to where you're supposed to get to. A couple things about this part right here. This is actually the getting started part right here, right? This is where you're going to log into in the very first place it's going to take you to. Y'all, I know you've heard people say this before, but this page right here of being green, this is where the money's at. If you are not qualified in diamond, y'all, I made over 200 diamonds in the first 2 years alone. These are unlimited $100 commissions that I was making not only for me, but for my downline who was not qualified, and they brought someone in and it would be passed up to me. So I wound up making a lot of money, and a lot of these people should have been getting paid, and it wasn't. And y'all, if you don't know, Diamond 147 one time, 125 goes back to the people. You get paid $100 for someone being Diamond that's coming underneath you when you're Diamond, and if they get paid $100, you get paid $25 just for them getting paid. So, and you're talking about a one-time payment. I paid for this last week in February of 2015, day one when I came into Power Lead Systems. And I am still getting paid for this one commission I paid one time. It's a ridiculous amount of income. And y'all, every time that someone goes diamond down below you, doesn't matter where it's at, you get an email either saying you just made $100 or you just lost $100. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, it becomes to a point that real quick at 147 and you get paid $100 plus 25 when your downline gets paid, then you're looking real quick, it becomes more costly to not be qualified than to be qualified. And this has been ridiculous. I got 27 diamonds in 30 days at one time. And can you imagine me not being diamond qualified? It would be business suicide. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. If you are not green in this, if you know that Power Lead Systems is real, and a lot of y'all probably already are in Power Lead Systems, and you know this is real, and you don't have these things green, y'all, you're just waiting for money to be given away. And I know what some of y'all are thinking, y'all, because listen, let me tell you where I was. When I first got in Power Lead Systems Diamond, I went day one. I was too green to know anything better, so I didn't do Platinum. First month, I didn't promote Diamond, Platinum. I didn't lose anything. I was like, all right, y'all, that was a good choice. I was getting diamonds like crazy. Nobody went Platinum, right? Why would I convince or tell people to go Platinum if I wasn't qualified? So you got to realize something. Excuse me. How many people would have gone Platinum if I had been Platinum? If I was telling people to go Diamond and they were going Diamond like crazy, how many Platinums was I shooting myself in the foot? Not that I was getting emails saying I was losing them at that time, but I wasn't getting them because I wasn't influencing people. The most influential person you've got on day one is your sponsor, right? Normally, if you've got a good sponsor who's active, blah, 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 then when you get these people to sign up, if you tell them the importance of Diamond, you tell them the importance of Platinum, and now Master Traffic Institute, then you're really going to get the ability to really influence these people, right? Now let me show you something, y'all. Let me see here. I'll probably get some messages here. Yeah, people from birthdays and stuff like that. I apologize. Okay, y'all. Let me show you this. This is our Facebook group. This is for, clear this off. This is going to be official Power Lead Systems. Now, y'all, I want you to know something right here. If you have got a great sponsor, or if you don't have a great sponsor, if you never heard from your sponsor, y'all, it does not really matter. So please do not quit Power Lead Systems because, oh, my sponsor's not there or some stuff like that. Y'all, there is 46,980 people in this Facebook group. A lot of these people have been here longer than I have. I've been with Power Lead Systems since 2015, and there was a lot of these people in here. Now, let me show you something, y'all. How effective is this for helping you bring people in and people to go diamond and platinum and things like that? Let me just show you this. Okay, Esteban got a new gold member right here, right? This is 21 hours ago. So he's showing he's welcoming Miss Leslie into it, right? In my opinion, prove progress, welcome, congratulate, and uplift is what I do on my timeline. You should be doing it on your timeline, plus doing it in the Facebook group, and I'm sure that's what Esteban's doing. He's got another person that came in, Charles Howell, right? Now we got a third person that came in. This is Kevin Smith. So he's having a pretty good little run. He's got 3 people that's come in on a regular basis, right recently, right? Even the owner is telling these people congratulations and welcome. Here's me getting a new gold member to come in. I had a new diamond that came in just a couple of days ago, so I congratulated them. I don't know if it's going to show up here. Someone having a new lead lightning. And here's Esteban getting someone that went diamond, just like I did. He's congratulating these people, right? Okay, when you see people that are congratulating diamonds, and we're showing you the income that we're making on a weekly basis, and some of us making thousands of dollars, some of us are 6-figure and even 7-figure earners, where Power Lead Systems is the backbone as to all the businesses we do, then why would you not want to put your people here? Y'all, that should be one of your call to actions. Y'all, go ahead and sign up. As soon as you do, go ahead and get in our Facebook group. It has 47,000 people, and you get a chance. Here's some more happy birthday stuff. I appreciate it, right? Yeah, but it's going to keep probably happening through the video, and that's going to be fun. But I just want to let you know, you have got a vital connection to the owner, to some really great people, to leaders that are 6-figure, 7-figure earners, and you do not have to have a great sponsor. Y'all, I'm just going to tell you the truth. I've done businesses before where I never heard a word from my sponsor. And to be perfectly honest, instead of whining and complaining about it, I learned that I needed to apply action and learn to make it work for me. And I got free from a job in 6 months. And Power Lead Systems was a great big part of that. And I want you to understand, I did that on my own with the people in this Facebook group by applying action. I'm going to show you where I applied action inside of Power Lead Systems. And just get comfortable with this, y'all. If you know this is the answer to every business you do, then treat it that way. Use your tools and learn to get really good using Power Lead Systems. But I just want you to know, y'all who do not have a really good sponsor, well, you don't really need a really good sponsor, to be honest. You got a group with 47,000 people, many have been here longer than I have, that love this business just as much as I do. So there are no excuses, point blank, period. Okay? So go back to getting started. Platinum right here, let me finish my story. I made $700 in the first week I came into, first month I came into Power Lead Systems, because you realize we make $20 a month for every person coming in underneath me. It takes a little while to start building that up, right? I mean, seriously, you're not going to get a whole army of people normally into a business in your first month. But y'all, those diamonds is where most of that $700 came from in the first month. So thank God I was diamond qualified. Second month, y'all, let me go ahead and tell you. Platinum. I got my first email saying I just lost $400, right? It was bound to happen. They were getting in the Facebook group. They were seeing people that was making platinum sales. I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't see it or something. I don't know what I was doing. Still too new to online business. So I still wasn't qualified. I was like, well, that kind of stung. That was $400 right there. Y'all, within the next 2 weeks, I got a second email saying I just lost another $400. Now understand, y'all, I lost $800. Those 2 emails saying I lost $400 till this day are the worst 2 emails I've ever received. And I don't have to worry about it no more. because it took me getting bit, and then I realized that, hey, this thing is going to cost me more to not be upgraded than it will be to upgrade it. And after that, y'all, I've got a pure army of people that have signed up in platinum. Diamond has been the most incredible thing to me, in my opinion. If somebody was tight on money and they wanted to come into Power Lead Systems, I still go Diamond, y'all. At minimum, that 147 one time is well worth it, and it just keeps on going. It's just amazing. You saw Esteban, my downline, actually doing, showing the people coming in plus that $100 commission he just made as well. And he's just one person for me just scrolling down. You'll see me and other leaders constantly showing the kind of income we're making from Diamond and Platinum sales. Master Traffic Institute, y'all, came in a little bit later. I was actually one of the leaders asked to do training for it. This was back in about November of 2017, and I stopped what I was doing and I put out some really good videos. I really wanted to be able to teach these people what had meant a lot to me, how I was able to get free from a job in 6 months, things of that nature. So that's the Master Traffic Institute. And to this day, yo, I still get people who on a regular basis tell me that they appreciated my training and sent me comments and stuff like that, because I teach people how to brand themselves and things of that nature. And that's what I unleashed in here. So I gave you my strong points from this, and then they took other leaders. It's not just me. It's a bunch of different leaders that are usually six-figure earners and make really good money also in Power Lead Systems. And that's one of the things that made Master Traffic Institute a really good package. That's $1,000 commissions. I made $4,000 in about 2 weeks, roughly, with just Master Traffic Institute alone inside of Power Lead Systems. So it might be something to think about right there. Going all in, if you know that this thing's been paying you since October of 2013, every week like clockwork, never missing a day, then you should be all in. If not, go Diamond at minimum and start working this way in and getting the rest of it there, y'all. Two things, y'all, the benefits of this. When you go all in your business, you are invested into your business. And because of that, you're not going to be quitting in 2 weeks or a month. And you're going to learn to use your tools, and you become a lot more effective and efficient using your tools and getting better. It's going to make you a better leader. And y'all, who's not going to need emails to send out broadcasts, to send out email campaigns? Use share codes for every business you wind up doing. Build share codes for your team if you're really innovative to do that. That's one of the choices that you have. So I'm gonna move a little bit quicker now. I'm gonna be going through some stuff in here. Your sponsor right here. This once you complete the step, it will turn from red to green. So make sure you get all that green as soon as you can. I'm just going to tell you, if you want to make the big money, this is where the big money is at inside of Power Lead Systems. Your sponsor's recommended income stream is right here. My sponsor himself, he did something that was really cool. He made his income stream point to his timeline on Facebook. That's not a bad thing, because you may be changing your income streams and stuff like that, and this will get the chance to see what you're doing next. Your timeline to me is a place where it should be a beacon showing that you're a beacon for your businesses. So all they got to do is just scroll down and see what you're doing now. I think that's a really smart thing to do, so something you might want to think about doing as well. Now, with that being said, let me show you where I hang around inside of here. If you go to websites, go down to web pages, and you see my web pages, y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I live at this place right here. Let me get rid of this real quick. I'll show you why in a second. I'm going to make something for you. I'm going to be using that's why. Okay, I have gotten over 250 subdomains that I have created for different things. I like to try things, learn from it, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm okay either way. I've got to make my own share codes. For businesses, it gives me the ability to brand me in everything I'm doing. And this had a lot to do with why and how I got free from a job so quickly, is I learned to stand out from everybody else, y'all. If you're doing a business and everybody's using the exact same pages, and then here you come out here with you explaining the business, and you're real excited about it, and you're showing enthusiasm, and you believe in that business, and you just let go, and you've got pages that don't look like everybody else, it's going to make you go head and shoulders above everybody else. And believe me, y'all, it really does. And Power Lead Systems gives us that ability. Now, if you got a business with 500,000 or 1 million people in it, and we got an awesome share code for it or something like that for inside of Power Lead Systems, you're really looking at yourself as really standing out from all these people. And when you get out somewhere like YouTube, if you decide to do YouTube and you talk about the business and you show them the tools you've got, half the people at YouTube are already in that business, to be honest, y'all. Usually they're already in it, but now there's an opportunity for these people that love that primary business will be using your tools because they need these tools to help them. And y'all, I have built almost my entire team using that method right there by itself. So don't think it don't work, because it's very effective. So this is where you actually make pages right here, or where I make my pages at. Duplicate, copy stuff. I mean, there's a whole bunch of pages down here. I made a bunch of them over the years. This is actually going to take you to the share codes right here, and I got quite a few of them. I will honestly tell anybody who wants to take Power Lead Systems and get really good with it, I think that Power Lead Systems has gotten some awesome share codes. If there's any businesses that you're coming into and Power Lead Systems is with it, take the time and listen to it. Y'all, let me tell you, a share code itself is always going to have the answer inside. Let me show you what one of these is going to be like real quick. Give me 2 seconds here. Let's go to Action Takers. This is going to be 800. This is for a business I do called Press One Cash. Y'all, I did not make the sales funnel. I came in here, I let people connect with me at YouTube. I'm the #1 producer for Press One Cash. I made over $10,400 in the first 30 days, and I didn't even make the sales funnel. This was someone else's sales funnel right here. They got 9 landing pages. They do an excellent job. They go through here. This first one talks about the business. I'm just telling you, this is true with basically any share code. If it's a respectful page been put together, it's going to look about like this, right? So the first page, after they go through and you get information, the capture page itself is going to take you to a page where they explain the business, 10-minute, 55-second business, a little bit more information down below it. And then when they go to continue right here, y'all, this is a part where in the share codes that are now being created, usually Frank takes a second and tells you, y'all, stay with the share code. Stay in the sales funnel. Do not leave here. If you leave here to go ask questions, you're really missing the point, because this thing is so polished, it's going to answer the questions before you even ask it. So you might want to stay inside here and just grasp what you need. Now, once you've gone through everything, if you have an issue or something, then what you can do is, I'm getting phone calls, y'all. I apologize. My birthday is my grandma. I'll call her back in just a second. But yeah, I mean, what you're really looking at, y'all, is going to be stay in here, get everything together. If you hit your head against the wall and can't figure something out, then reach out to your sponsor or reach out to the Facebook group and see if somebody can't help you then. The best way to learn how to put a share code together, y'all, to be honest, is just to go do it. Just do the share code. In this scenario right here, it's under step 2, right? Now let me show you the first video in step 2. Step 2 is nothing but Power Lead Systems. The first one's going to be explaining Power Lead Systems. We'll tell them about the importance of showing you, people making 6, 7, 8,000 a week inside of Power Lead Systems, telling you how important it is about replication and duplication. And then part 2 is going to be, here's a share code, here's the illustrations, and this one video shows you how to put everything together. Now, basically, I don't care what the business is, whatever share code is, this is kind of what a normal share code is now for Power Lead Systems. So when you come into a primary business, you don't have to know how to make all these pages. All you got to do is follow the instructions. And that's where I'm telling you, part 2 of step 2 of this one, it's going to be the video that literally shows you how to put it together, shows you where to get your referral links, how to put in the share code right here, and the illustrations. So literally you're looking at the exact same illustrations that you're showing in the video. Okay, this is one share code. The beautiful thing about share codes is, y'all, once you've done one, you've basically done them all, because they're all basically done the exact same way. So in my opinion, yeah, you do want to take a little bit of time of learning how to put one together, because if you do, you're going to learn how to do them all. So even in the future, if you wind up doing a new share code or whatever, it's basically going to be done the exact same way. So get good at putting share codes. Even if you're not making your own pages and things like that, share codes can make you really good income, not only for that primary business, but for Power Lead Systems as well. Share codes usually also have a source of paid advertising, because so many people do that. Our case, we have Udemy or Udemy, whatever you want to call it. That's step 3. It's usually somewhere free to sign up to, and then step 4 is just training. This is an example of one of the share codes that we have built by one of the leaders. Okay, so with that being said, let's get back to, I'm going to show you how to type in a share code from Power Lead Systems itself. Let's go to accounts real quick. Today's the beginning of the week, so I probably ain't made a lot of money over here. So under my money, you got prediction reports, and then you got commissions earned. I'll show you commissions earned. I've made $40 in the last day. So this is just the beginning of the week, so obviously it'll go up, from there. Let's see, so you want to keep up with your account where the money's at. That's where it shows you this. Training's going to be listed here. Contacts, y'all. Add contacts. If there's one thing you need to know, if you have a big following, you cannot put in just like add all of them at one time. You can't add 5,000 people into your Power Lead Systems. It's an option I wish they did have. They do have an export. Right here is one of the options, so you can, if you actually build a team from here, you'll be able to get that information. But as far as actually bringing a whole team here, the best way to do that, y'all, if you want to add somebody individually, you can add a contact to me one at a time. I know for most y'all that wouldn't be the answer, and this is true with a lot of businesses like this, y'all. What you wind up having to do is you would make a capture page or something like that, and you'll have an email that you can send out to the people, tell them to just go through this, and then they'll be on your list inside of Power Lead Systems. You're never going to get 100% of the people to do that, I know, but at the same time, at least you'll get a decent amount of them, or the ones who are really active and know who you are and want to follow you, well, you will have them brought to you underneath your team. So that's something to think about. It may be a little bit of an easier solution itself. Promoting your business. Now there's all sorts of training inside of this thing here. All sorts of things you're capable of doing. Emails, send an email campaign. You get 30,000 emails a month that you can send out without being charged anything at all. So every time I wind up getting, it says priceless possibilities or leads that's just come through, I get quite a few of these priceless possibility emails on a regular basis. And apparently I need to get some life insurance or something because there's some junk mail that came in. But the whole point is, email marketing has got a lot to do with Power Lead Systems. Email has changed a lot in the last 5 years, y'all. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. So if you're having stuff going to spam, now, if anytime you have an email that is being used by hundreds of people or even thousands, then they know it's been a duplicated, campaign itself going out somewhere. They do have a tendency to start putting them into spam folders and stuff like that. The solution, to be honest, is to get good at writing your own email campaigns. You can take an email campaign somebody's got, change it up just a little bit, make it fit for you. Find somebody who's really good at writing email campaigns. Even opt in, maybe not join their businesses, but opt in and look at what they're bringing, copy them down, and then make it into your own, and then upload that, to Power Lead Systems, and you'll have your own emails. And the deliverability is so much higher when you've got a one of your own compared to copying somebody that's been used thousands and thousands of times. Something to think about right here. Broadcast, y'all. When I broadcast to people, I usually do about 8, 9, 10,000 people at one time. And I send them all out at one time to these people. And I'm writing real content, so they do get these emails. And so the deliverability is a lot higher. Writing stuff that's genuine and real from you is going to help you a lot with deliverability. There are keywords you got to watch out for, cache, things like that, y'all. That was really one of the pain in the butt ones I had, because Press One Cache literally had cache in it, in the name. So you had to learn to kind of deal with stuff like that. So, but yeah, just watch out for certain keywords and do the best you can. But deliverability should be really well. Gmail is one of the best emails, I think, for business. Hotmail is one of those you want to stay away from. Anybody has Hotmail and you wonder why you're not getting emails, well, there you go. They're so badly filtered for you, it won't even go to spam. Sometimes you don't get anything. Yahoo's not as bad as Hotmail, but Gmail is the one, if you really want to stay, in my opinion, professionally with businesses, Gmail is the way to go. Okay, so that's going to cover the emails right here. You go down, you make the web pages. stuff like that from your from websites right here. I'm going to show you something though we have under training. It's under actually Power VIP Club. There's all sorts of training here. It's really, really good. This has got the share codes right here. If you go to the top, it has banners, tips and tricks, videos, new training, announcements, and more, dashboard, and blah, blah, blah. But what I'm going to focus at right now is just going to be share codes. And under share codes, you have PLA share codes, webinar hangout share codes, and weight loss. These are things that they have kind of help you with universally. They know it's not just going to be Power Elite Systems you're going to be promoting, so they got you other options as well, right? Now, I'm going to show you how easy these are. Some of this stuff has got a lot of, let's see, due to animation, you will copy need to be changed content in source code. Not word exactly the best, but what it means is you'll have to actually go in the code itself and change a couple of things because this has already been made to do some graphical things. It's going to do some animation, so it's a little bit different on this share code than some of them, right? But it gives you some ideas. Some of these really good ones. Some of these are really brand new. Give you some, just try to get you see some of these, what they look like. Give me some more information down here at the bottom, how to put this stuff together. I've already picked this one out. I have not got it yet. I think it looks pretty good. Lead capture page number 27. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. I'm literally going to go here and just go over, scroll over it. I'm going to copy it, right? Now I'm going to go to web pages, and I am going to go to web pages. I'm sorry, websites, web pages, and my sharing codes. Scroll down to the bottom and paste, and then submit. And there you go. It says code has been added right here, right? So 185166. So 185166 is the actual code. Now, if you want to know what these numbers are right here, y'all, these are the actual individual who created its numbers. I've got quite a few of them I've created myself, so I have my number up there as well. So it shows you the persons that you're using, and it shows the name of the share code itself, okay? So in this case, this was made by Brian Bracken, which makes a lot of really good content on a regular basis. The guy gives a lot, so I appreciate him doing all the things he does for Power Elite Systems. So I'm going to go to Manage so I get to look at it, and let's just view, let's see, I want to view the one that says name and email, okay? All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to scroll down and find, those are all my pages. Okay, here's this VIP LCP landing capture page 27. And if you notice, I have got email, name, and then just name and email and phone. Well, I usually go with name and email right here, right? So this is going to be it. So let's test link. All right, so let's see what this page looks like. Okay, here it goes right here. Create your own cash flow. Find out what the gurus won't tell you. A little bit of information now right here. This changes color. This is pretty nice. Let's see here. If you go to testing, here you go. If you believe you will not discover the true benefits of how you can have cash flow, just click the X and fill out the form with your email, and you will be sent a free report if it is that simple. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now is if I hit skip survey, it's just going to take me to a page. It's a default page, whatever that is, because it's not connected to anything, right? Well, I'm going to show you how to not only connect this, I'm also going to show you how to edit those pages, right? So let's say you went there, you liked that page. Now, I could have easily assigned it right here, took this one, and assigned it, and then let it go to the next page and be done with it, right? But what I want to do is I'm going to edit this page. Now, if you notice, it has copy right here. Now, I want you to understand something that's real important. Some owners of their pages do not want you to be copying their stuff. So if you are reading at the bottom of a share code or something that says, do not copy, blah, 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 I will sue you, I will go crazy, I will do whatever, respect these owners and leave that stuff alone. When they say in copy or anything, they don't want you to do anything to it. So you got to listen to these people because you're going to make them very unhappy. If you're going to see, could you do something, you can reach out to them and ask them, can I do something? And if they say yes, great. If not, then it is what it is. Leave their stuff alone. Okay? So this is a little bit different right here. I'm not worried about this one. I'm going to go to copy. And what's going to do is, let me show you where it's at up here. Okay. Now you see it says copy of VIP. It went to the very top of my web pages. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to edit right here, right? Okay, for right now, I have no problem of leaving that like it is. Create your own cash flow. If you wanted to change this, this will be at the tab at the top up here. I know you can't see it in my video, but that's going to let you change it to whatever that says. This is where to create your subdomain is going to be. That's where I make so many of them. So you can put in whatever you want to call for the sub, pick the domain itself, or just go ahead and pick one of the domains right here. That'd be no problem. Lets you pick the emails that go. This shows as a default. The 14 emails going out for Power Lead Systems. You could try them if you want. You could create your own. You could take that, copy it, and then edit a few things so it'd be your own to help you with deliverabilities, like I was telling you earlier. Not a Power Lead Systems thing. It's a universal everybody. This is just how emails have evolved. Okay. Now, this part right here is pretty important. Step 4. This is going to be where do you want this page to go. So if you wanted this to go to a really nice sales funnel that you have already got for a business, then you would type it in and put it right here. If you had a page specifically that you wanted to go to, you could go down here and find it and point it to that and then save changes. Okay, so this would be if I wanted to make this page. This is the backbone of what's going to happen, what people see the name of, blah, blah, blah. Where's it going to go? What domain you're going to connect it to. If you want to edit the backgrounds, if you like to use something that's default from here, use one of our 83 image backgrounds like these. This just shows you a couple of motion videos, stuff like that. So all this is the options for you. Or you can go to edit text right here. And y'all, let me show you. This is really how easy it is. So I want to change the words or add something. All I got to do is just click that right here. Add whatever I wanted. I could change the background color. If I really have found an image that I really like and I want to use my own, not one that PLS has got or something like that, all I got to do is just click right here, and then that is the link. This is the link that was used for that image. Well, all I got to do is go get wherever it's at. It doesn't matter where it's being hosted at, and then put it in and then save it, and you can adjust the width and the height and stuff like that. And just like always, y'all, you're going to check to make sure that everything works when you're done. And that's it, y'all. So literally, I've just shown you how to take a share code, put it in, how to copy a share code so that you may want to edit it, and then point it to anywhere you want it to go to. And it's really that simple, y'all. And here's another thing, y'all. This is real important, I think, so let me show you real quick. Now, let's say that you have created, I'm going to delete this one, I don't need it. That's what I did earlier. Okay, let me show you this, y'all. Let's say my landing page for Press One Cash, right? This is a special page that I created. I'll show you what it looks like real quick, show you some of my pages, what it looks like, right? I wanted to try something. To me, Power Lead Systems, it gives me the ability to try those what ifs and see what happens, right? So I want to make a fun page, and I have this one that says Press One Cash Review, and it's pretty fun. You know, I have a lot of fun with this, where I put your first member in for you. I put it right here. So I explain the business in my own words, what it means to me, blah, 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 right? And then it goes down below, and I've got my own graphics sitting in here, right? But here's the thing. What you don't realize is I did not require people to put in an email to get to here. What I did do is I put a counter at the bottom. So I got 50,703. Now I could leave this here and then tomorrow check it again and see how many people have gone here and seen this page. So now I'm kind of learning, even though I didn't collect an email, I wanted to see if I explained the business, how many people would look at if they didn't require them to put in an email yet. Now, when they go to continue, the continue itself takes them to a page that I collect the email. Now, that is working for me. That's how I'm getting emails in. I don't get an awful lot of leads, but the point is, a lot of times I am getting sales now, and people are looking at it because my most important thing is I want these people to connect with me. And here I allow them to connect with me before they even put an email in. And so this is a little bit different right here. I literally explain the business and then tell these people, I'll put your first member in for you, but you must contact me first before signing up so that I can send you my next in line link. Because what I'm doing is I'm taking your links and giving it to these people so they sign up underneath you or qualifying you as your first member, right? And that's what I'm doing. And I tell people this is my cell phone and here's my email to get in touch with me. And there's Facebook right here. So this is those what if kind of things. Just want to see what happened, right? Now, this page is up, it's working, it's good. Some of y'all will play with something when it's working perfectly, right? So let's say if you've made a page, everything's perfect, right? Do yourself a huge favor. Leave it alone. Copy the page. There you go. Copy of. And then go to wherever you want to edit. This is my own page, right? And then edit the new one. Edit the new one. Leave the one that's working alone. Get this thing up and going, because a lot of times you wind up getting yourself in some stupid situation, and now some of y'all have done paid advertising or something like that, and you've got this page, and then you're freaking out because, oh my gosh, I can't get it to work, blah, 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 I need your help. And then start going, well, y'all, if you were to copy that page, edit the page, make sure everything's working first, and then you can point that subdomain to there. Once you know everything's perfect, then you haven't broke anything. And on top of that, y'all, if I was making this page right here and copying it, and I messed up somewhere or something like that, I haven't really lost anything. All I got to do, y'all, is go back up here to web pages and delete the new one that I just made, and then copy it again and start again if I like. The whole point is, learn that it's okay to mess up in Power Lead Systems. I've learned more by messing up than anything else. And I tell y'all, I live at these my web pages. You see how much work I've done down here, right? Y'all, this is where I stay. And some of y'all, if you learn to think that way and not worry about if I'm going to mess up, try those what ifs. Try those different things and see what happens, y'all. Learn from everything you're doing. Good or bad, y'all, it doesn't matter. How much better of a sponsor am I now because I screwed up and I tried so many pages and I made so many pages and I made share codes. And I made share codes that didn't work right at the beginning. And I made, and stuff like that. I hate to say that, y'all, but you learn by applying action. And what you learn, when something messes up, y'all, and you're applying your own action, I'm telling you, everything you learn sticks in your head forever. It makes you a better sponsor, makes you better all around. So when I make my own landing pages, sales pages, capture pages, things of that nature, y'all, I've evolved a lot. I'll show you one of them real quick. Again, go to Action Takers. Let's go to 719 is one of them. This has been one of my favorite ones I've created. I went and got some different text from online, put that in. I put me sitting there talking about the business. This is for Access Elite. I made $40,000 in the first 30 days. I don't do any paid advertising. I use Power Lead Systems to brand me. I do YouTube videos so people connect with me. And to be honest, y'all, I make sales without people even putting leads in. Turning in the leads, calling me, telling me, hey, I'm ready to do this business and make $1,000 commissions. Sometimes I go into Power Lead Systems, make $1,500 commissions, and all this stuff just because I gave them someone to connect with. So if you want to take anything from this video as far as a big, huge tip in online business, people join people, y'all. You've got to get these people to connect with you. So this was a page that I created that goes to a sales funnel that I've made myself. I'll show you what it looks like real quick. Again, everything you ever see me make has been made with Power Lead Systems. So this is a video I did explaining the business because I want people to connect with me. This is G1000. I actually tell people that I'll help set up their funnel. No, what I'm going to do is I'm putting your first member in for you in Access Elite. So I do need to go back and change this. This is something I just recently decided to start doing. Access Elite Power Lead System is right here, and Get Traffic is Udemy. And I let these people connect with me, y'all. This is why I do this. And this is a banner I created. I've learned how to do. I made a YouTube video showing people kind of how I do this stuff as well. If you go back and look at Photo Scissors, Pixel Lab, and Camtasia, there's a videos on my timeline. You'll be able to see how I do this stuff. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this video. I didn't want to make it real long. I've got to call my grandma. I'm sure she's wondering why I haven't talked to her yet for my birthday. And I just want to let you know, Power Lead Systems, y'all, has been the answer to everything I do. I'm not going to see that probably never changing. Neil Geist, Michael Price, these people are awesome people. Pay every week, every Wednesday like clockwork. I've been with them for 5 years, or since February 2015. I've never had a week that I haven't gotten paid, and that's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely incredible, rock-solid income. And what am I getting paid for? For giving people the answers and the tools in using things that they already got to have for their businesses. Anybody who's going to be serious about a business, this is going to be it. Power Lead Systems can stand alone with commissions like I was just showing you. Again, y'all, you've got to have that page. If that's not a green page, you're going to be giving your money to your upline, because your upline is going to be smart enough to know they need to be diamond, they need to be platinum, they need to be Master Traffic Institute. And these right here, y'all, can turn, instead of $20 a month into $1,500 cash, now money, big now money. And some of y'all are starting off just like me. It would have took a while to make $700 in Power Lead Systems. Yet here I was making $700 my first month. Why? Because of the upgrade. Think of how much I would have made if I had putting platinum into play at the same time. Every person that goes diamond, platinum, and Master Traffic Institute, you're going to get an email. Either you're going to love it, or you're going to hate it, and that's up to you. I'm just going to end it to that. All right, y'all. If you're not in Power Lead Systems yet, you should be. Go down below in the description. You can look at one of the sales funnel shares code that we've gotten recently. It does an absolutely incredible job. High ratios. If you're interested, maybe one of the businesses that I mentioned, Press One Cash, have been with since March. Paul Farman's a great owner. I'm the #1 producer. I'm the only cat putting the first person in for you. Reach out to me and let me know. Also down below in the description or in the comment section, I'll reach back out to you. And Exodus Elite, y'all, 40,000 in 30 days. It's been life changing. I was able to pay my house off, everything with that. $11,000 worth of medical bills back in 2016, and took a lot of stress off of me. I got to where I could just enjoy making my videos. I didn't feel like it was work. You know what I'm saying? So it really, to me, had a lot to do with my freedom and me enjoying freedom even more when you start bringing in these high-ticket businesses like that. And y'all, if you don't think people won't do it, I had people that would not do an $18 business that were jumping into this, never made a dollar inside of a $1,000 business is what they were jumping into, and they wound up making $3,000 in the first 30 days. And these are people who have never made a dollar online. So don't think that these bigger businesses sometimes is the answer. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, y'all. I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna go enjoy my birthday today. I'm gonna run around in my pajamas for a little bit longer. And if you need anything, just let me know. Appreciate it.